Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am doing a little bit of a different video today. I am gonna do one pan only, and I am not gonna cut this video at all. You get to see everything I do from start to finish. No cuts, no fancy editing, no drone shots, no nothing except watching this one clip all the way to the end. I've done a couple pans right here already. I know there's gold in this spot. Let's go see what I can do filling one pan and showing everything on camera. Let's find a place to set up this camera. We'll start with right there. I may move the camera a few times so you can see everything, but that's a good start. Why doesn't someone time me? Tell me how long it takes to do one good pan. I guess the video timer will do that. I often take rocks out when I put in my pan. No point in keeping those in unless they had lots of clay and stuff on them, which here they don't. They just take up space. Little trick to get more in, since the classifier can't take a full pan's worth. Classify a little bit down, it brings the classifier level down, puts a bit in the pan to start with, and then you can get a full pan's worth in with just one run. Get in a little closer with this. Here you go. Gonna try some of them over here. If you didn't see my previous video on my channel, I did a whole video on this bar here, including this spot, and I explained in that video about this extremely loose material, how you normally wouldn't find gold in it, but hey, it's here. Gold is where you find it, and we found it here. And that is a full pan. And that is an overfull pan. Let's go pan this out. Whoop, there it is. A little awkward, but hey, we can do this on one clip. Find myself panning rock. Here it is right here. No cuts to the video. You get to see it all. There are no nuggets at this bar. No point in looking through the classifier. I've done 10 billion pans worth here and never found a nugget. Even one small enough that would fit through a half-inch classifier. Nope, nope, nope. Nice full pan. Gonna take my time here, stratify it, get the gold, sink into the bottom. There you go, wash off the top layer. Any gold that was in that top layer will be gone down to the bottom. There we go, stratify a bit more. Get that gold to the bottom. easier to stratify when you have a little bit less material. That's why I wash off that top layer once I'm sure there's no gold in it. Now let's get you in a little closer. Camera in the water. Woohoo! Baby, baby. Okay, there we go. Handheld camera for a bit. Switch hands. Things that you normally don't see on my videos because I edit them out. Tossing around the camera, dropping in the water, flipping back and forth with hands, all that kind of stuff. There better be gold here. All this and no gold, that'd be kind of funny, kind of sad. Okay, let's see. I see gold. 2 pieces right now, sitting out over there. There we go. Look at that. That is a pretty good hot spot. Let's get all into one spot and show you all together. Again, no cuts. So let's get this camera back over on the rock. I will pull out the close-up camera to give you a shot of this with the close-up camera, and obviously you need to get a cut between this and close-up, but hey, you want to see close-up shot of this gold. I know you do. Again, something you don't normally see is the amount of time it takes me to put it into one nice spot for the camera shot. If I wasn't filming, I would just suck this up right now, but filming, to get a nice shot of it, I want to get it all in one tight spot so the close-up camera can take it all in one frame. And I like the look of the gold with the black sand for the camera, so I usually leave a tiny amount of black sand with it so that it gets that contrast. But there it is. 1 or 2 flakes made it back. That won't affect the final shot. Let's get in there with this camera. GoPro only focuses at 18 inches, so when I get in close it gets blurry. I have to be way back here for the GoPro. But with the close-up, I can get good shots. Let's keep this one running in the background while I get the close-up on it. Maybe. Okay. Oh, that'll be a nice shot. Focus just right. There we are. And there it is. One pan only, start to finish on camera. And that is a nice spot. Nice gold. And then I tend to zoom in one more time with the camera, see how far I can zoom in. Take a second shot. There we go. That's about it. And nice and close to show you the detail of those flakes. Fraser River gold, baby. Fraser River gold. Nice. At that point, we can suck her up. Make sure I catch those flakes that got away on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the majority of the gold. Double check I didn't miss any pieces. There you go. Start to finish, all in one clip, and it looks to be exactly 11 minutes long. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone, especially my patrons. Because of the support of my patrons, I get to make these weekly episodes of Dan Hurd Prospecting. Hope you're all having a great day. And until the next one, bye.